Welcome to Viking in the Jungle. This is the first update. I'm Eric, the Viking, and this is the jungle. Let me show you around. So the land you see behind me is a piece of land of about 9,000 square meters that I like to call Holandito. It's in the north of the Dominican Republic and it's a very windy place, as you hear. This is a small piece of a bigger piece of land that we bought with a group of people. When I got the opportunity, I immediately knew this is something that I wanted to be doing for a long time. So I jumped up the opportunity and now it's almost mine. Not 100% yet though, we still need to do legal stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go through. And this actually gives me enough time to be learning what else I'm actually going to be doing. Because I don't know anything about permaculture, but I do know I want to grow my own food. I don't know much about building in the Dominican Republic, but I definitely want to build casitas, houses, just little things over here. A bio toilet, and I just want to see what I can create out of this piece of land. Everyone here, all the neighbors here have the exact same idea of wanting to build a little piece of paradise on Earth where they can hide away, where they can grow their own food, and that's exactly what I want to be doing as well. I want to be self-sustainable, I want to be growing my own food. And yeah, these video series are going to be all about the process of how I'm going to do that, because as I said, I don't have any experience in permaculture. I have not even sprouted one seed yet in my life. I cannot imagine that I can grow stuff, and I'm going to take you guys with me because that's part of the process. And also so I can keep friends and family updated about what's happening here and inspire other people to be doing stuff like this as well if they find the opportunity to just go for it. I've been watching YouTube videos after YouTube videos after YouTube videos about people doing this exact same thing as what I'm about to do as well. So it's a dream coming true, and I'm excited to be taking you guys on the journey. So for the first update of Viking in the Jungle, I'm just going to show you around on this land. What is on this land? I don't even know 100%. I know that about over there where you think that the land would stop, there's actually a drop of about 4 or 5 meters. And behind there's a platano forest, a full-grown platano forest. I've seen a mango tree. I think I've seen a lime tree. I've seen breadfruit trees, which are kind of like potatoes that grow on trees, which they are actually delicious if you fry them. And yeah, so come with me on a journey through Holandito. Because the view here is incredible. Let me just take a peek through the bush. As you see, you got a mountain view, but also what you can see is we are in a valley right now, and that's the reason why the wind is so strong. That's what I mean. So that's definitely something that this is the first time I'm really becoming aware of the wind. And that's exactly what this stage is all about. Let me just wait 1 second before the wind. So this is part of this entire first stage. I'm happy this is not 100% legally mine yet, because now I can get to walk around on the land and get to prepare for what is to come. And then once it's legally mine, I can start building right away, and I can start working on it. And I've already had this process of getting to know the land, getting to know the country, getting to know the language, getting to know everything that I need to know about permaculture. Because right now I don't know much about permaculture. So as you see right here, there is a border, or well, there's a natural fence happening over here, and I'm definitely going to use that because it's super useful. It holds back wind. If it grows a little bit more, I don't have to plant anything there anymore. So I'm just gonna use it. It's already there. So what my plan is to build my house over here on this side of the fence, and then have something else going on the other side of the fence, so you can have this synergy going on with nature of what's already growing there. And that's the whole point of this project, to see how far you can take that concept, to be using what's already there to live an epic life. That's basically the goal. As you see here, this is on the side, and where we are right now is we're at the edge of the grassland. Those are breadfruit trees, as I told you, and this is the border. So after this is the drop, and over here you see that there is some nice shade going on, and it has a great view on the neighbor's land, including the mountains. So my idea is that I could build a little casita here, which is a small house, to get started with. And I've been pondering where I should take it. Should I take it here, or should I build it over there, or should I build it over there? And that's still up for grabs, but I have a preference for this spot, so that you can have the view of the neighbors and you can have the view on the breadfruit trees, wake up to that with the hills in the back. I think that would be a great idea. And if I turn around here, let's see. The wind is going to, well, maybe the wind's going to be fine. So if I turn around here, you see that there's another view of the mountains. We're surrounded by mountains and hills, which one is beautiful. Yeah, it's just beautiful. One thing I'm glad with is that there are already these natural, you probably can't see it, but these natural paths going on. So it's very easy actually to be walking down the hill, which makes it very convenient to actually go to the forest. And now we arrived. And it is surreal to me that this is going to be mine. These plants are going to be mine. Which is wicked, because I have no clue how to take care of these plants, but I guess we'll soon know. I guess we'll soon learn about it. Let's go into the forest. So you can see this is the hill, and then right away it starts off with the breadfruit trees over here, which I think are gorgeous, and I love breadfruits. So this is one, and right away this is the second one. Look how thick this one is. Look how large, look how tall this is. It's ridiculous. And it's surrounded then with platano trees, as you see over here. And personally, here, let me turn this around. Personally, I think this is one of the most gorgeous places, gorgeous forests I've ever been in, because when you walk around here, it feels like you're in a magical place. Because look at this. Here, I'll just walk around like that. And all these, the lighting had to be right, but all these trees, they cover you with their leaves. And so it feels like you're walking through tunnels and tunnels and tunnels of their leaves, giving you shade, but also it just looks ridiculous. Look at that. This is a magical place. And it's my backyard, soon. It's my soon-to-be backyard. And on the other side of this backyard, it borders then a river. So that's where we're walking right now. But before we're going there, I have to show you one other thing. And it's so hard to pick a path here. It's so hard, like everything looks like each other. So I always get lost in this thing. And I always walk way too far to the right, but this is what I wanted to show you. Turn the camera around. There's already a little shed on the land, which is used by the caretaker of the forest. And yeah, like, it's not much, but I'm happy that it's here. It's already yeah, it's a start, you know. You got to start somewhere, and this is a perfect place to be resting. If you had I don't know, if you're doing work here in the forest, then you don't have to all the way go up the hill and be resting in the sun. This is constantly shaded, and it's way cooler down here. You could probably see the sweat on my forehead, but that's mostly from the work that I did up there on the grassland. So yeah, I'm excited about this little shed. And here, look, I'm also now on top, or underneath, what I think is a mango tree, which is all part of the forest. I don't see mangoes yet. That's maybe because it's not a mango tree. maybe the viewers at home can show me what these are. These are the leaves. And then this is the tree. I think it's a mango tree. We'll find out soon enough. And yeah, that shows also my expertise on plants, and specifically tropical plants. I have no clue what I'm doing here. I don't know how to take care of these plants, but I'm planning on figuring it out very quickly, very soon. Because yeah, this is going to be the project for the next couple of years. And I know a few people that can help me understand how to take care of plants, how to grow them, what to grow in specific areas, and I'll do my own research. And that's why it's so amazing to me, or such a great opportunity to me, that that I don't necessarily have to do anything with the land right now. I have a lot of time to be finding out what I want to do, figuring out what is the best way to get materials up here, where to even buy them, what to even need, how I want to be building, what the design is going to be. There's so much regarding building in general that I still have to figure out. But on top of that, I have to figure out what I want to plant. How do I want the garden to look like? What do I want, you know? So to me, it feels amazing that I have that time, and that I have the people around me that can help me figure out what to do. So what you'll notice in the next couple of episodes, in the next couple of updates that I'll be uploading, what you'll notice is that I'll mostly be working first on educating myself, on doing things, on planting plants, on sprouting seeds, on learning how to build in the Dominican Republic, all of that stuff, so that once this piece of land is mine, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know how to do it, and yeah, I don't think it's smart to start out 100% from scratch. I think it's very important to first do some research, otherwise you're just throwing money down the drain and everything will fail. So my goal is to be learning a lot in the next couple of months so that I can execute well once the time is right. And you're here on the journey with me. So if you like this and if you would love to see how I'm doing it, then subscribe to the thing. And if not, then don't. I'm going to be building these anyway, because these updates are not only for viewers on YouTube, these updates are for friends and family. And I just think it's cool to be documenting everything that I'm doing, because this is such an epic project. This is probably the most epic project I've ever started in my life. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm very happy. And see, I'm already using the shed. This is, I love this. I'm already using the shed to have a little bit of a chit chat with you. I think it's time to go to the river. It's time to go to the river. So here's the shed. There is the grassland, and then on the other side of this shed is a little bit more of platano forest, and then we will see the river. So come join me to the river. Now, one thing that I think is important to note here is that there is all kinds of plastic the farmers have been using all kinds of chemicals in order to be growing this forest, and yeah, we want to get rid of that. So I am going to be definitely cleaning up this place from plastic. I hate having plastic roaming around everywhere. And yeah, so that's basically what I'm probably going to do first, to be cleaning up this place, and definitely tell everyone not to use any chemicals anymore, because I don't think it's needed in this country. And I know it's not needed because I know people that are having massive success with building their fruit forests and they don't use any chemicals. So it must be possible, and it also must be possible to be sharing the knowledge that we have about growing food, and share that with the locals. The locals just want to earn a good buck with the honest work that they're doing. And to be fair, like, they're working a lot and they're not getting paid too much. So like, you can't really blame them for using the chemicals. I just don't want to have that on my own land. So I'm going to stop that immediately. But once it's cleaned up, I feel even better about this place. So yeah, just something needs to be done. So we're now at the end of the forest, and as you can see, we're here at the river. There's a very steep drop over here. It's about 5 meters deep, so I definitely want to make sure that I grow a lot of plants here so that it holds the soil, because I've seen the river very high and it just chips away from the land. That's something that I've already noticed. The river looks delicious, so I'm going to be taking a dive. Right now this is not the place where we can go, but if I walk a little bit more that way towards the neighbor's land, there is actually a very satisfying beach. And as you can see, maybe I'm spent because it's so warm here and I've been walking around the land a lot. So that's my main focus for right now. Go to the river, take a dip, be refreshed, and then talk some more probably. Let's go to the river. Welcome to the backyard. This is the river that is on the other side of the grassland. So you have grassland, forest, river. That's where we are right now. We're standing, or I'm standing on the riverbed, and normally, well, in rain season, the water rises significantly. I've seen this river, which now seems extremely relaxed, carry massive logs of wood, absolute just units of trees are carried away with this river. But it's super nice to see that it's now relaxed. So apparently in summer it's very calm, which is perfect because that's the time that you want to take a dip. And yeah, I think enough talking. I'm going to take a swim. That's what I'm going to do. Great plan. This water is so refreshing, especially after a day of work here on the land. This is literally everything you need. Hanging on the beach in your own backyard. I cannot ask for more. Absolutely can. Now, one thing that's incredibly cool is that on the other side of this river there's a wall of jungle. There's a wall that no one gets to, and it's super steep, so there's literally no one there. and that gives a lot of privacy here on the beach. There is, for a long stretch, no one to be found. This is all private beach that we have here. This is also where I'm going to be calling it a day. Look at the view. I am so happy and so excited about the project that is about to launch. Thank you for watching Viking in the Jungle. I'm going to be enjoying this river a little bit more, and also this shows a little bit on how I want to be doing this documentation. I don't want the filming to become the main job of this project. The main job is to do a good job on the land, and I hope that I will be able to document everything properly and in a way that makes sense for you guys to watch as well. But I don't want to be stressed out about an edit that doesn't work, or be stressed out about a shot that doesn't work. I'm gonna be that anyway, but I do want to give myself enough space to be just letting it flow. If something does not work out regarding filming, the main priority is to get it right on the land, and then the second priority is to be filming it properly. So yeah, that's what I want to be doing. I don't want to be stressed about the filming. So right now I've shown the land. I hope I did a good job about the land, about the grassland, then the platano forest, and then the river. And along the next couple of episodes you'll find out more about the land. And if you want to see this process, if you want to see how this land is being developed, how I'm learning all these skills about permaculture, about building in the Dominican Republic, tropical living, about all these types of things. If you like that, then subscribe to this channel, but if you don't, then don't. I'm gonna be making these anyway, and I'd love to see other people come on the journey, be inspired, and do things like this themselves as well. Yeah, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching Viking in the Jungle, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya!